a Sight Beyond Sight entertainment production.
DJ Pastor Happy Feet of Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment. Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome to the Sight Beyond Sight entertainment podcast. Here's your host, Pastor Happy Feet.
Hey y'all, this is Leandria Johnson and you're listening to Pastor DJ Happy Feet. Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages all over the world. This is the Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment Podcast. This is your boy DJ Pastor Happy Feet. Yeah, it's Happy Feet in the building, baby. Yeah. Yeah, what I sound like? Do I sound different?
It's like a little, I can't explain that.
Yeah, you don't know audio, you don't know. Yeah.
There's a slight difference, but not much. Still fine.
Not much, baby. Still fine, you know what I mean? Still got the process out. So here we are with TyBoogie and Mr. Jizzy and the place to busy. So Ty, how was your day today?
Man, it's Monday. I'm tired. But
Oh,
it's a great
man.
day.
It was a
Go
wonderful.
live. Yes.
It was one. What you said? What? I'm sorry.
I just said yes, it's a great day.
Oh, okay. It was a great day in the neighborhood.
Yes.
They've been up there smashing boobs.
They mentally smash them for views.
They do. They do. So why do it hurt?
It all depends on what size of breast or how much pain you could take.
Oh, I ain't got no high threshold. I get a splinter. I need to take a Tylenol.
Man, get them too.
I know.
You put your chest up there.
I know you say men get them. I know some
Yeah,
men. They got some freaking some double Fs.
Darn, I'm talking about the skinny one too. Now, ain't all because it got boobs.
But listen,
like
you're not
muscles.
finna mess my joke up. I know that.
You know how you pop your chest, your muscles in your chest, them little muscles you popping.
Yeah.
They get split.
I'm gonna flex my muscles in the midst of a mammogram.
They gonna be like, hold your breath.
Oh,
Why
no, oh
people take
Lord.
stuff,
That
you
sounds like
don't
the
do it
doctor
right.
telling you to bend over and check on your prostate.
And cough.
And yeah.
Okay?
With all the modern
You gotta hold your
technology,
breath.
that's still the only way to check your prostate.
And then, yeah, they're right. All it is. But now they want to try to check your blood and all of that stuff. See, we bringing inspiration and information to the people. Get yourself checked.
So you bend over no more.
No, I don't want to bend over because I was felt violated. He said, bend over, put your elbows on the bed.
Darn, you about to get it in.
What? Then he talking about you feel that.
But no
You feel
diddy.
that?
No diddy, dude. No diddy.
Yeah. I don't like the way he was acting. Like, do that hurt? I said, Doc, this is uncomfortable, man. No, that don't hurt. It's uncomfortable. And so you feel that? You feel that? Yeah. Is it hurting you right here? I'm like, no. I said, Doc, stop, man. You about to turn me on.
How many fingers they put up there?
Shut up, Ty. It was just one.
Is it two?
No, it's just one. What the devil? They can't put no two fingers in there.
I don't know.
You better can't put one. Look, ain't no way.
The whole hand up there. They put that in fists and stuff.
They be fit. That's for women. That's the rubber band. That's the best rubber band God invented. Now the anus is not the same.
Rubber bands back there too. Some of them men got rubber bands back there too.
Oh heck no. Oh no. I ain't even trying to find out. No. No. Happy Feet ain't doing that. That's like we want to tell you to what they do. Don't they? They do that in the booking too. They tell you to bend over. They check your anus and tell you to cough.
And she ain't got no drills up in there.
Yeah. This is cough. Oh, excuse me.
I wonder how many people that been pooped by mistake or farted.
Yeah. Now that right there, some cases that's so freaking funny. But yeah, get yourself checked, man. They do it when you get your physicals. Always get that checked out too. They grab your whole scrotum and say cough.
And get your yearly mammogram.
And get your yearly mammogram.
Ladies, fellas.
Glad I didn't say planogram.
Oh, somebody said I'm coming to get an Instagram one time, but I did holler.
What? What?
Instagram.
Oh my gosh. Not the Instagram.
Said my wife up here getting the Instagram. I said, what?
Oh my God.
There's no photography in here, sir.
Right. Just to be more careful. Now listen, we are at war with Iran. I said Iran because I heard something. Y'all ain't ran?
I can't sit down.
Oh, I ran. They over there. I'm back now. The U.S. and Israel have sent over 900 strikes. I think it was just the U.S. the U.S. was the one that sent over 900 strikes. I don't know how many Israel did altogether, but we have lost 3 American soldiers, 3 U.S. soldiers, and 5 were wounded. And we want to send prayers out to their family as well. And
at last count, that's updated to 6 lost.
Gee, I didn't hear that. Okay, thank you. Wow. Man, that is such a sad thing, which these things are common in during war times. So that's to be expected for casualties to happen. But the way that, the administration is going on, like if they don't care, it's just the heartless feeling of everything that's happening. We know that Iran has one of the most biggest terrorist organizations going on, but at the same time, they weren't listening. But we just wish if it was being done that it was with a president that had some type of compassion for those who've lost their lives and have it in their voice, because he has this one monotone about his voice. Unless he bragging about himself, he get more. It's a high pitch. But I don't know. When I was talking to him earlier, I asked him, what was the problem? Why he going over there messing with people? He said that the people been messing with us and a long time coming, and they haven't been listening, and they broke it. I said, but why did you cut off the 10-year deal that what Obama did, man? When they did, he tried to argue me down, talking about everything that Obama did, he was undoing. I said, but some things just don't make no sense, man. Everything be good if in place. If it ain't broke, why try to fix it? That's not the way I do things. And all of it, he got to getting loud and irate with me. So I had to tell him, hey, pipe it down, Poppy. Pipe it down. So I had to get on him because he was telling me about something else. I asked him about the 10-year thing. He started talking about Biden and covering up for Hunter Biden. And with the iPad and with the MacBook and drugs, man. And like, we ain't got nothing to do with that. So this is nothing that I'm talking to you about. And you sit around here bringing all of this up, and you got the Secret Services listening to us, and you got to get me messed up, and you talking to me like I'm stupid. Tell us. And that's all you heard. Silence, because he hung up on me. He hung up on me.
He just like that?
Yeah, he hung up on me. And I couldn't call him back and cuss him out. Because he was doing nothing but trying to overtalk me, and I'm talking, and while he talking, you know how you do when you see them interviews, is try to tell you overtalk the people. That's exactly what he was trying to do to me, and I wasn't trying to hear it. I'm a Leo out here. Speaking of that, G, when was his birthday? You remember?
June 14th.
Oh, this MF is a Gemini.
It's on Flag Day. His birthday's on Flag Day.
Oh, my stars. Grandma, pray for me. Please pray for me. What are y'all thoughts on this war anyway? Because it's some people saying it's done illegally, and it's actually he does have the power to do exactly what he did, because if he didn't, it wouldn't happen. I don't know why people still saying this, but it still had to go through Congress and all of that stuff to be able to be playing the train. But when stuff start happening like that, there are a lot of things, because the way Congress is built now, everything and everybody in the machine drags his feet. And somebody else would have been undied already. One thing for sure about him, about Donald Trump, President of the United States, he's not just going to talk, he's going to act. I give him that.
Whether you like it or not, whether it's good or bad, he will act. And you are right, he does have the power to do it. There is a law that gives the president the power to enact in military force when he sees a threat or an imminent cause of a threat. That's how they got Maduro out of Venezuela, which was funny because people were mad. The Congress was mad about that too, but it was Biden that put the $25 million reward out for his capture. But and people were wondering, was Trump going to try to claim that? No, he can't, because he works for the government. But yeah, and I think a lot of people in Congress are mad because they wanted Congress to get the credit for enabling and officially started or giving the green light to do this, and not Trump. And I see that too. But yeah, they do have a point if they think, because Trump himself called it a war. And by that definition, Congress people are saying he should have came to us for the official declaration of war. But there's, like I said, that law states that he can do the military actions and do the military force. And then he has a 90-day period. Well, first he has to notify the Gang of Eight within 48 hours, which is the Speaker of the House, the President of the Senate, which is also the Vice President, the Secretary of State, the majority and minority leaders in the House and the Senate. That's the Gang of Eight. So he notified them within 48 hours, and then he went and did the actions. I think because it's so complex, everybody can agree that Ayatollah Khomeini is an evil dude. He did a lot of atrocious things to his people, and he was responsible for a lot of terrorist attacks around the world and killing thousands of Americans along the way, both civilian and military. He's 85 years old.
That's crazy.
And
wow.
And this is how complex this is. Iran and Iraq are the only two countries in the Middle East that are Shia Islam, which means they believe that there was a successor for Muhammad named Ali that was the next in line after Muhammad died. The other countries are Sunni Islam, which means that they believe that the people had a right to choose who their next leader and successor was going to be. And that's a big split in the Middle East. Iraq's already had their war with Iran. That lasted 10 years, and that was a stalemate. So they're kind of cool with each other, but not cool because of one tried to invade the other. Iran has swore that they're going to take over the Middle East and unite everybody in Shia Islam. But everybody was like, we're going to not pay that any mind. So Iran has been doing its thing and cozying up to North Korea and the Russians and all this stuff, trying to attain a nuclear weapon. And of course, the United States doesn't like that. And Israel didn't like it because they've been trying to kill them for the last 47 years. So all these meetings have been going on. And to Iran's defense, they were saying, we have a right to defend ourselves because who in their right mind will give an attack or order for an attack in the middle of negotiations, which is really what they did. Because they were getting ready for round 3 to happen in Switzerland of these conversations. And then they dropped a bunch of bombs on them again. So they're saying, and I saw this interview on CNN. There was the deputy director of foreign policy for Iran. He was interviewing somebody on CNN this morning, and he said, we have a right to defend ourselves. And the interviewer asked him that, well, what do hotels in Dubai have to do with American bases? He had no answer. He said, so what do Saudi Arabian oil fields have to do with American bases? And right now, all those other Gulf states are turning against Iran, which they would normally be neutral in this case because it's, that's an Israel-America thing. We ain't getting in this. So now Iran is slowly turning everybody against them. But the problem is what happened in 1991 with the first Gulf War and what happened in 2001 through 2008 with the second Gulf War. People don't want to get caught up in that area again because of all the strange stuff that happened before. And they see this as a repeat of, oh no, we're caught in this region again. There's going to be troops on the ground again. And we're going to be in a place where we're not going to get out of this. And Trump said, we're not going to be in any forever wars. Now, he said it's going to last at least 4 to 5 weeks, but he also said he didn't want to put troops on the ground. But earlier today, he said, we may have to put some troops on the ground. So he's reneging on some of his promises to America, but I get why he did it. But at the same time, a lot of people are like, we don't want to go through this again with another Middle East thing all over again. So it's confusing. It's aggravating.
Yeah, it really is, man. It's very upsetting. Because when you think about it, man, you know, we know wars and rumors of wars is going to always be, because it's stated in scripture. Mm-hmm. We're going to always have these things, but we got to make sure that we also, too, at the same time, stay on the wall, stay focused and prayed up, because if you don't, you're going to mess up. And so don't live in this world where, you know, you feel like you're so Christian that you don't keep up with the news, because every time you turn around, it's just bad. You have to make sure that you keep up with your current event, because this can happen in your backyard. Mm-hmm. Because once we get ready to do the trivia fact, I come back, because there are things in our own backyard that we still have to look out for. All right, Mr. G, you about ready, man?
I am about ready, because I'm always ready.
Now, that is Mr. G. Y'all, he's getting ready to give you the trivia facts here. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Mr. G.
Sight Beyond Sight podcast presents Random Trivia Facts with Mr. G.
All right, I have another trivia fact, and it once again involves Michael Jordan, because once again this weekend, they made history once again. Yeah. Michael Jordan was already the winningest black owner in NASCAR, because the only other person who won a race as a black owner was Brad Daugherty, who used to play center for the Cleveland Cavaliers in the 80s and early 90s. Ironically, the only two black owners that have wins are former basketball players. Another former owner was Floyd Money Mayweather, on the team for about 6 years. Never had a win, though. His driver, Tyler Reddick, won once again this Sunday, becoming the only person to start a season with 3 straight wins, which then makes Michael Jordan the only owner, black or white, to have a race team to start 3-0. Nobody's ever done that in the 77-year history of NASCAR.
Wow. How many cars he has?
3. Tyler Reddick drives the number 45, which is the number he came back into the NBA in when he came back in 95.
Yeah.
Bubba Wallace, who is the only black driver in NASCAR, drives the number 23. And they have a new driver. Well, he's not new, but they added a third car late last year, and it's driven by Chase Briscoe, who unfortunately got in a wreck and finished last in this race. But all 3 of his drivers are in the top 15 in points. Tyler's number 1, and I think Bubba Wallace is number 9. So, and Bubba Wallace has a few wins under his belt. He was the first black man to win the Brickyard 400, which is the NASCAR version of the Indianapolis 500. So he's the first black driver to win at Indianapolis 500, period.
Do you like horse racing?
I like it, yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like watching it. I tried to ride one time, but I failed. I hurt my knee.
And what happened?
I hurt my knee.
Well,
So that's how it happened.
That's why I limp.
That's why you limp now?
Yeah, got a little limp on that right knee.
Let me get this right. Yeah. I know this is G Trivia Facts, but you said you try to ride a horse, and that's how you hurt your knee.
Well, I want to do the race. I was like, that girl crazy. We're going to see what she going to do. Oh. And then I had got up on the horse. I jumped up there. I had up there.
Yeah.
I hurt my knee. I jumped up there because I'm not in shape for nothing. Took off.
You came first?
Tell me he didn't just say that.
Did you come in first?
I didn't make it to nowhere.
You ain't make it?
2 steps, I fell off.
Got to be more careful.
So did you shoot the horse after the race?
I couldn't even move. I couldn't even find the horse. It was still running.
Got to be more careful. Girl, you must have been on one of them mechanical bulls. Okay, G.
Okay, and we have a few of these random state laws, just 3 of them today. The first one, in the state of Oregon, you must wash dishes 10 minutes after eating. Is this true or false? Pastor, we'll start with you.
I will say true. But that's always been one of my rules.
Ty?
Can you repeat the question?
I said, in the state of Oregon, you must wash dishes 10 minutes after eating.
I'm going to say true.
It's a smart thing to do, but it's false. It's not a law.
Oh. I got that rule here. What you talking about?
I know. You see, it's like I said, it makes sense. I mean, who lets them sit over in the sink overnight? That's a disaster waiting to happen. But, so if you're tidy, don't go to Oregon. No offense to the people in Oregon, but yeah.
Right. yeah. You lazy dishwashers.
All right, this should be a no-brainer. In the state of Alabama, it is illegal to drive with a blindfold on your eyes. Ty?
True.
All right, got a true, Pastor?
Hello.
What?
You say illegal and legal. If I get messed up a little bit.
Yeah, it is illegal.
My companion is on.
It is illegal to drive in Alabama with a blindfold on.
Yes. Is it wrong to drive?
True.
So we got true?
True.
Yeah, is it wrong to drive? Okay. Hello?
I'm still here, yeah.
Oh, did you hear me?
You say true?
No, I said false.
Well, Ty's got the lead. It's true.
No, I don't. My bad. I did say, my bad. I'm tripping, G. I did say true because I said if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it.
You get it. No,
Yes, I did. Go back.
AI companion is on.
Tape. We are still tied.
You said you're going to do what you want to do, so it's false.
Because I said, I can't remember what I know good enough well I ain't say false first.
You got to rewind it, G.
Okay, G.
But it is true. But
you gotta do another. We gotta fix that one. I give her that point though, because I can't remember exactly even what I said.
Okay. But for the record, it is true. And believe it or not, they actually had to make this a law because people were actually doing this for real. This happened like in the late 50s, early 60s. They had to make this a law. So, yay, Alabama. All right, the next one we have is in the state of Utah. It is illegal to hunt fish or to go fishing with a crossbow. Ty?
Can you repeat that?
In the state of Utah, it is illegal to go fishing with a crossbow.
With a crossbow?
With a crossbow.
Oh. True.
All right, we got a true from Ty, Pastor.
Oh, no, it's Utah. Oh, no.
I'm going to say it's false.
Yeah, it's definitely false.
Okay, I thought about it. It's too late. Thank you.
If I want me a fish, I got that fast guy to figure out the fastest way to catch this.
I said it's Utah. What was I thinking?
Yeah. Utah. Yeah, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. That's Mr. G. Trivia facts.
You need some water?
No, I just never inhaled.
Oh, it smoke out.
Yeah, they call me Mr. Baker.
The candy said Baker.
This has been Random Trivia Facts with Mr. G. Well done, sir. Well done.
This is DJ K Liddy, and you are now rocking with Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment. Tap in, man.
Don't go anywhere. We got more inspiration and information for you right after this. Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment is now giving piano, drums, and vocal lessons to all those who are interested. Looking for a place for you or your group to record your project? Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment has the available studio time you're looking for. For more information on how to book your studio time or to sign up for lessons, call us 864-529-5360. Reach out to us on Facebook, Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment, or by email, sightbeyondsight7@gmail.com.
This your girl, TyBoogie, and I want to welcome you back to Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment Podcast. Enjoy.
All right, y'all. Mr. G and his Trivia Facts, we're back. Like we were ever going.
What y'all thoughts on them American people stuck in Mexico? Because of the cartel.
That was because of the cartel thing?
Oh, my God.
That's just bad timing because they didn't know that the FBI and the CIA shared information with the Mexican army about that cartel leader. And so they just happened to be there at the wrong time when they got him. See, now the problem was they arrested him, but then his crew shot at them, so they shot back and he got injured in the fight. So then they arrested him, but on the way to Mexico City, he died. Then the rest of the cartels found out he died. It's like, okay, we got to fill this void. So they started Armageddon in Mexico everywhere. And so that's why they put that stay in place order for all Americans that were there, whether you're in the embassy or whether you're in your hotels, to stay in place because they were setting everything on fire. Buses, cars, houses, churches, schools, they were setting everything on fire. You couldn't go to the airport. They were actually going. They were going to the airports, and they were actually trying to set airplanes on fire. So they shut down the airports as well, so you couldn't leave.
Wow.
So
what about the people in Dubai?
I think they said that they're safe.
Mm-hmm.
They say,
but yeah, they're saying that they're safe and they're supposed to be covered and be straight over there, and they're not close. But there's been some debris that's allegedly that has been coming over there that's really was been only hitting them. But
they were really concerned about the Burj Khalifa, because not only is it the tallest building in the world, it's in the middle of a shopping mall. So that's a lot of people that go there. So that's why they were concerned about Iran making those attacks on UAE and all the other areas.
And the thing is, I was checking out a video clip on last night and coming home, and it was somebody that was actually live recording a missile coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And to hear it hit and hear the people screaming and them crying and yelling, that it was to be so close. And I'm like, yo, that
I think I remember I heard something about that. He's like, okay, I just heard one. Oh no, here's another one. And then you hear boom, and then people are screaming, they're running for shelter, because you see it on TV, but you don't realize how much noise it makes and how much you really feel the percussive boom of that missile strike.
Yeah.
And how big of a crater it leaves, even if it just hits the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Wow.
It dig a hole deeper than a freaking bobcat or what they call on backhoe.
Mm-hmm. So imagine that hitting an actual building.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Because these aren't just like missiles that are hundreds of pounds. These are hundreds of thousands of pounds, or just several tons flying through the air.
Yes.
At faster than the speed of light. Faster than the speed of sound. So that's scary. But all those countries have their own missile defense systems, but some of them got through.
Yeah. And when we was talking about the Iran and the terrorist attacks, they have, when I was saying about watching yourselves and know your surroundings, because you have these things called the cells, sleeping cells.
Mm-hmm.
Saying either people that can act out and come alive in the midst of a crowd, or in a place of worship or school. And this has been happening. Okay, this has happened here already.
Mm-hmm.
So want to make sure that you guys stay aware of your surroundings. You're like, well, Darren, how can I tell a bunch of people who are blind to stay aware of your surroundings, or people who are deaf, or somebody else to say, to stay around? So whomever you're with, you just got to make sure that you encourage them to do the same. And when you out and about, pay most close attention to your surroundings. Pay very close attention to your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Because anything can happen at any given time.
Especially this year, because this year is the 250th anniversary of the United States becoming a nation, and it's the 25th year of 9/11.
Wow.
And the World Cup is in North America, where the majority of the matches happening in the United States. So there are targets everywhere.
Okay.
With sleeper cells everywhere. And that's one thing that a lot of analysts say. Everybody else in the modern world is operating against a time clock. But one thing terrorists have that everybody else doesn't is time. They are patient. They will wait and just wait till everybody forgets them. All of a sudden, boom.
Boom.
We don't know how they're coming or when they're coming, but we know they're here. The problem is we don't know where here is. Where can be anywhere.
Right.
Yeah. The Mr. G could be a sleeper cell. You just never know. I could be a sleeper cell.
So it's best not to try nothing.
Huh?
It's best not to try nothing.
Now, you heard him. He said it with his chest poked out.
Oh.
With that mammogram machine there.
I just said that.
Huh?
The mammogram.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Man, so make sure that you pay attention. That's going to be the key thing. If we pay attention to our surroundings, and we will be not a whole lot better or better off, just be more aware of what's happening.
Be more aware, but don't profile, because that reeks of
oh God, yeah,
the aftermath of 2001 and the middle of World War II, when everybody who looked Japanese were either shot on sight or taken to an internment camp. We can't overreact. We got to be diligent. We got to be aware, but don't overreact. At the same time, there are a lot of Iranian Americans and a lot of Iranis around the world who are glad the Ayatollah was killed.
Yes. But remember, you hear something or see something, please alert the nearest security or call 911.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, TyBoogie, you ready? You got some stuff for us today?
Got two little short stories.
Okay, TyBoogie, ladies and gentlemen, with a Corny Joke Corner.
The Sight Beyond Sight podcast presents Joke Corner with TyBoogie.
Not bad. Ready?
Yes.
Once upon a time, here we go.
Okay. A patient visits a doctor. The doctor asks him, "How old are your kids?" The man replied, 46, 37 for my first wife, 16 and 13 for my second wife. The doctor says, "That's quite the age difference." The old man replies, "Well, the older ones didn't give me grandkids, so I made my own."
Oh, my stars.
That's a Law and Order SVU episode right there. Literally, that's a Law and Order SVU episode.
Whoa, wait, so...
There was an episode of a man who was married to his wife and got frustrated because she had 4 children, but he wanted another, but she was unable to have any more children after the 4th one. So his oldest was a 14-year-old girl. So he took her, drugged her, and got her pregnant so that he can have another child.
You old dirty bastard. Oh.
It was a really, really, it's one of those episodes that make you mad.
Gee, there was somebody that was molested and the daughters had it was a grandfather. The grandfather who did it. I'm sorry, I hate to do this in your segment. I'm sorry.
How you doing?
But they went and to the granddad. He was old, and they said, "We have a recording from the granddaughter. This is his daughters talking to him, and she was saying that she was going to forgive him and forgive him for what he's done to them when she was a little girl." And he started admitting that it was stupid mistakes and it was dumb and it was all of these different things. And the children forgave him. Then the other lady, it was another recording, and he didn't want to hear what she had to say. But it was from actually the one that was right there. And he would say, "I don't want to hear it." But see, they end up giving him a hug at the end because they was forgiving him for them. Mm-hmm. But that is the most thing that is unforgiven. But then I realized the person that shared it was actually done to him, and I never knew that. I never ever knew that story. Never. Until they posted up and said, "That's why I'm a survivor." But they said they went and they had sought counseling and all that stuff. But then they said when they saw that video, it threw them over the edge. And they said that any molester that ever did with them, they can just burn in hell. They're not forgiving them. Mm-hmm. And so that's what this took me there. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. My bad. Go ahead.
We're sorry, Ty.
I don't know if I want to laugh now.
Me neither.
Okay.
That was a redneck joke. There we go. That was just a redneck joke. The one you read.
Yeah, that was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is like a grocery store story. A man goes for an interview to get a job at the grocery store. The interviewer asks him, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" The man replies, "At the grocery store. You got the job." It wasn't that funny, but it was funny.
Yeah, when you think about it, you got to sink in. You should see yourself in 5 years. You don't skip it. I'm right here at the grocery store. Matter of fact, I'll be owning this sucker.
This has been Joke Corner with TyBoogie.
This show has definitely been packed with a lot of information. So make sure that you guys continuously to listen and make us grow tremendously. So it's TyBoogie and her Corny Joke Corner, and this is G with the trivia facts, and all of us together with our inspiration and information. We're going to get that after Pastor segment back. So make sure that you try to get your questions in the email. And we will definitely get your answers to you.
And shout out to Argentina, Chile, Ecuador.
Oh, the country.
Malaysia, Indonesia, Iraq, United Arab Emirates, and Ukraine. These countries are the latest ones to start listening to our podcast. So shout out to them.
Yeah, and we're going to learn how to say hello.
I was thinking the same thing.
In these languages. Yes. But I guarantee you, in every language, we all together say hallelujah.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
And by the time this comes out, it will be March 6th. March 4th is the date of our first episode release. So this is 5 years as a podcast, officially on March 4th.
Done. I've been running that long.
Mm-hmm.
I need y'all to take out for crab legs.
I'm glad you said legs at the end of that.
Crab legs.
Yeah. Darn. Yeah, we should have some kind of celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know y'all that long. Y'all ain't get old, ain't you?
Wow, man. What you say? When I first came to you and asked you about this, you was all shy, but yet there was something that you always wanted to do.
I'm still shy.
That silence tells us the answer.
All right, y'all. That is us. And here we go. We just try y'all to tell y'all to make it do what it do. We thank y'all so much as always. TyBoogie, what we tell them?
Let it hurt, let it heal, and let it go. And one thing, I'm not going to do accountability, is pray. Just pray for our country, pray for our people, pray for other countries. Just get a lot in that line of praying.
Yes.
It's important.
Absolutely.
And pray for our leaders. You don't have to like them, but pray for them and love them.
Pray for them. Yeah, even if you hung up on me.
Pray for him to make good decisions.
Thank you for listening to the Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment Podcast, a podcast of inspiration and information, a production of Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment. If you have a question that you would like to submit to the podcast to be answered by Pastor Happy Feet and the crew, drop us a voicemail at 864-256-0922. Also, check out more episodes and content on our Facebook page, Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment, on X at Podcast Site 4, and reach out to us via email sitebeyondsite7@gmail.com. God bless, and always remember.
Let it hurt, let it heal, and let it go. Peace.
Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment is your home for quality, professional DJ and photography services. School functions, church events, weddings, you name it, Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment is here to help make your event special just for you. We also offer audio recording time in our studio for you and your group, as well as piano and drum lessons for people of all ages. For more information, reach out to us on our Facebook page, Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment. Call us at 864-529-5360 or reach out to us via email at sitebeyondsite7@gmail.com.
Yeah.
He probably call you back.
Huh?
He probably gonna call you back.
After he had his 3 Big
probably
Macs
done
and
text you.
4 large fries and a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
He has a Diet Coke button on his desk at the Oval Office, on the Resolute desk. He has a Diet Coke button. He presses the button, and it used to be a machine that drops a Diet Coke in there, but it took that out. So an aide comes in and brings him a fresh Diet Coke.
Wow. That's my friend Miko.
Random trivia fact for you before we go.
Well, I'm gonna get me a brandy button.
Oh, God.
The drink or the singer, or both?
Oh, well, if I can get both, that'll be all right.
Oh, that is right.
So just going to throw shade to Monica like that? Okay.
No.
Are they still on tour?
No, I haven't heard anything yet.
I thought they did the Boy Is Mine tour, Brandy and Monica.
Yeah, but
Was that last year?
Yeah, that was last year. I think they did their last leg of that.
Because weren't they supposed to come to Columbia?
They
already did. They did in November.
Yeah,
That's right.
go.
They did in November. That's right. I remember now.
Yeah, and I didn't get to make it. But she had hit me up asking was I going to come. But I couldn't go at that time. You know, I didn't want nobody mad at me and stuff. Oh, boy, this is advice. This decision you have to make when you get in certain positions.
Like on a horse?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Had a flashback.
Got to be more careful. Lord, she had a flashback. It's time to go. I like this kind of carrying on.
This is the type of carrying on.
Yeah.